Hello there, I'm Penguin Ash. Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. So today I am starting the next Nancy Drew game playthrough. I will be playing The Curse of Blackmoor Manor. I remember it being a pretty creepy game, so it is perfect for this spooky time of year. Let the mystery begin.
Welcome to my latest case, The Curse of Blackmoor Manor. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Gameplay Overview.
Interestingly enough, the box of this game actually just says Curse of Blackmoor Manor. It doesn't have the. But that's okay. Alright, as usual, we're pretty chill on this channel, you know, chilling like penguins. So we're gonna just play as Junior Detective.
Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Although right now I'm not so sure about the jolly part. That's because I'm on my way to Blackmoor Manor, where the daughter of one of our neighbors is living. The daughter, whose name is Linda, recently married Hugh Penvellyn, a British diplomat. Hugh travels a lot, so the only people at the manor with Linda are Hugh's aunt, Mrs. Drake, and Hugh's 12-year-old daughter, Jane. The thing is, ever since Linda moved into the manor, her health has gone downhill. She's practically bedridden, and no one seems to know why. Her mother is convinced something is terribly wrong and wants me to find out what.
Interesting.
So here I am, about to be dropped off at a huge centuries-old mansion in the middle of a dark, foggy moor.
Let's do
I can't
this.
tell whether the butterflies in my stomach are because I'm excited or just a tad creeped out. Talk to you soon. I hope. Nancy.
Night, miss. Good luck.
Blackmoor Manor. That's very welcoming. It's a very fancy doorway.
Nancy.
Ugh, that is creepy.
Who's there? Hello?
Yikes.
There's something out there!
Where, child?
Over there!
And of course.
I mean, something was out there.
Come in. I'm Mrs. Drake. I take it you are Nancy Drew?
Yes, and I really did see something, Mrs. Drake. I heard something, too.
Oh, people are always seeing and hearing things on the moor at night. Especially you Americans. Why don't you just go on up to your room? It's the one with the moon on the door.
I'd like to see Linda, if I could.
I'm afraid Linda is, not quite ready to meet with you just now. But please, come see me after you've unpacked. I'll be in the conservatory.
All right, thank you.
Conservatory? How fancy. Alright, oh, what did I bring this time? Okay.
Wonder what goes there. Something fits in here, but what?
I don't know. I'm digging this room, though. Well, I mean, that's a little different, and that too. Well, I like this area over here. One of these, like, window seats. Those are really cool. Okay. Whoever's room this was must have really been into, like, astronomy and astrology signs and all that jazz.
A tripod. For a camera, maybe?
Probably. Okay. We have an alarm clock. Fun. Not really. What have I done? I can't back out of it. Oh, oops. Okay. Fireplace. I'm guessing that's Latin, but I don't know how to read Latin. Got a coat of arms, a crest of some sort. Some puzzle box. Alright, cool. Okay, so we can call home Mrs. Petrov or Ned Nickerson. Any emails? A hearty congratulations. Okay. Ah! I don't want to click on that one again. There we go. Okay. So Ned is probably our go-to person to call for hints. Do we have a task list? Here we do. Here we do. Here we go. Find out more about the stars and see if those star charts in my room can help me figure out how to open that little box. 2 words. Web search. Okay. Figure out how to open the little box. Yep. Talk to Linda ASAP. After all, she's why I'm here. Figure out where the conservatory is and talk to Mrs. Drake. Conservatory. What are we playing? Clue? I love Clue. Note to self, when a task has been completed, remember to check it off. That's done. There we go, Nancy. Okay.
Oh, Ethel, do I have to learn this?
Yes, I'm afraid you do.
If I do well, can we play a game?
Yes, but only in French.
Oh.
Oh, forget it. Stay in Italy as long as you want then. Some kind of husband you're proving to be. It's not all in my head. Don't bother.
Oh my. These walls must be paper thin. Well, I'm gonna let, I'm guessing that was Linda, simmer down. Let's go find the conservatory.
Wonder what happened in there.
Please stay out of the kitchen until the fire damage is repaired. Aww. Okay. Well, no kitchen today then. Alright, let's go to the conservatory. Ooh. Oh, this makes my greenhouses and ark look a little sad. Maybe I should build one like this someday.
Looks like John Pendleton may have developed some of the plants that are in here himself.
Huh. Cool. A botanist. It's pretty awesome.
Doesn't work.
How do they water their plants? A lot of plants in here.
A carnivorous plant. Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that.
Messing with her plants is probably not a good idea.
1 tablet every 6 hours as needed for allergy symptoms. May cause drowsiness. Okay.
All settled in? Good. I'm happy that you're visiting Linda, but I know how much you teenagers like your televisions and loud stereos, so I must insist that you act respectfully and civilly while you stay with us. Since my nephew Hugh is away on business, I am in charge of this household. And if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's noise. Hugh's daughter Jane is staying with us and would very much like to meet you, but please try not to distract her. She has her studies and mustn't be disturbed during her lessons.
Is anyone else staying here?
We do not have any permanent house staff, if that's what you mean. The Penvillans have always been self-reliant. We get on quite well without being continuously mollycoddled by a squadron of insipid, gossiping ne'er-do-wells. Now, we do have 2 other house guests. Are Mr. Nigel Mukherjee, who is researching the Penvillan family history in the library, and Ethel Bossany, Jane's tutor.
Do you know what's wrong with Linda?
Oh, Linda simply needs some time to adjust to her
She's
new
so
living
annoyed.
situation. England is not the United States. We do things differently, or should I say properly, here. The doctor believes it's just a case of nerves.
Okay.
Her mother told me she refuses to let anyone see her. Is that true?
I don't know, and the doctors don't know. No one seems to know anything. All I've been told is that Linda is unwell and that in her stead, I must look after matters. Now, please, I really do not have time to entertain you. You may have the run of the house, but do not break anything, and refrain from mucking about with items that aren't yours. 2 rules Jane seems incapable of following. And before I forget, our kitchen is being remodeled, so our dining situation is rather unorthodox. I've made arrangements with a local restaurant to deliver meals to us. There should be a programmed number for them on the phone in your room. Feel free to order whatever you'd like.
All right.
I'm
Thanks.
concerned about that thing I saw outside.
It was purely your imagination, unless you saw a stray dog. But I will not countenance any histrionics about this issue. We have enough to worry about with Linda. And please do not get any ideas about going outside to investigate.
Aw.
I do not want you tracking mud all over this house.
That's fair.
Goodbye.
Run along. Who's hungry? Who's ready for some nummies?
Did you say something, Mrs. Drake?
Not to you, dear.
Yeah, I relate to Mrs. Drake. I don't like messes and I don't like loud noises either. Oh god, did I grow up to be Mrs. Drake? Alright, can I look at these? Okay. This house, or excuse me, mansion, manor, whatever you want to call it, has a lot to see, so I wanna check it all out. And some portraits too. Cool. Gargoyle. It's an interesting thing you'd want in your portrait. Okay. So that must be Hugh, Linda's husband. A bird. I like it. Oops. Alright. What the heck? Alright, well, we'll tinker with that later. What's this room? A library. I see books. I like this room already. Who is typing? Oh, who's this guy?
Ah, yes. Are you here from the agency? It's about time.
Agency.
No, I'm Nancy Drew, a friend of Linda's.
How do you do? I'm Nigel Mukherjee. I'm researching the Penvillen family, and Mrs. Drake has graciously opened the library for me. Nothing much has been written about the Penvillens. Until now.
Sounds intriguing.
It might have something to do with their scandalous history. Or perhaps it has something to do with the family treasure.
Scandalous history?
Well, having a family member burned as a witch can hardly be considered a mark of pride, I dare say. And then there's the whole business with the Blackmoor beast.
What?
Blackmoor beast?
It's a story that's been told for generations out here. During the 1600s, many of the villagers reported seeing a strange beast with red eyes and giant fangs prowling the moors. They asked the mistress of Blackmoor Manor, Eleanor Penvillen, to put a bounty on the beast's head. But, oddly enough, she not only refused, she forbade anyone from hunting the creature. It was rumored that the beast was Eleanor's husband, whom she had cursed for finding out too much about the Penvillen secret.
Huh. Interesting. What do I want to say? Oh, there's quite a few options. We'll work from the top down then.
When I was walking up to the house, I saw something with red eyes that called out to me.
Really? How extraordinary. Are you sure it wasn't just jet lag?
Positive, and I heard it make this kind of growling sound.
Perhaps it was the cursed husband of Eleanor Penvillen, prowling about the moors in search of lost Yanks.
Who's Eleanor Penvellyn?
Eleanor Penvellyn, tried and convicted of witchcraft in 1650, quite the height of the witch trials here in Essex. It was rumoured that Cromwell arranged the conviction.
Cromwell?
Cromwell?
Oliver Cromwell? Ironsides? I suppose they don't teach history any longer in the U.S. Lady Penvellyn was a rather
Dang.
vocal critic of Cromwell's policies and helped many of his enemies flee the country. Whether she actually was a practitioner of witchcraft is unknown, although many visitors to the manor during her tenure reported hearing strange, ghostly bells. Some even saw phantom hands floating about the manor, tolling their charmed chimes.
Huh, okay.
Tell me about the Penvellyn family treasure.
For centuries, the Penvellyns have been very secretive. Some believe they're protectors of a fabulous treasure, or of some dark secret.
Oh, from what I've seen of their home, it's, pretty awesome. So, yeah. Maybe their mansion itself is the treasure. I mean, it's a big house.
Who are all those paintings of in the Great Hall?
Those are the Penvellyns who owned Blackmoor Manor at one time or another.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Tally-ho!
Well, he was nice for the most part.
I doubt you'll find much of interest in there. They're mainly law books. Charles Penvellyn was a prominent judge in the 16th century. Sad to say, he lost his son at a young age, left his estate to his grandson, Thomas. Those manuscripts are very old and brittle. They date back to the 14th century.
Oh, wow.
Odo Penvellyn collected most of them. His father, Randolph, and son Milo were rather more interested in military victories than in book collecting. Those are mainly Penelope Penvellyn's collections of French novels. She was a patron to a raft of artists, and her salon was quite popular. She was quite the libertine, even kept her maiden name after her marriage.
Huh. Okay, cool. Very interesting stuff. Computer.
Do you mind if I use this computer?
No, not at all. But it's very old. Feel free to use mine if I'm not here.
Who's Alan?
Alan Penvellyn was a noted researcher in computers and languages. Jane let me into his computer, but there was nothing much of interest on it.
What's the password?
I'm not sure. Achoo!
À tes souhaits.
Merci.
Oh, he wasn't much help with that.
Fascinating piece, isn't it? James Penvellyn sculpted it in 1591, although it appears that wand was added at a later date. He was quite a flamboyant figure and never married, but one day a child appeared quite mysteriously in the castle, and he took her in as his own. That was Eleanor, and many of the townfolk believed her to be a changeling or fairy baby.
Alright, cool. What's this way?
This must be Mrs. Drake's room. Guess she's not in her room.
What the heck? It's a bird.
It's just a parrot.
Well, he didn't scare me. I mean, he might have scared Nancy, but...
No, you didn't.
Did you?
What's your name?
Lolo, 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 Lolo.
Okay, I get the point. Lulu.
Lolo, 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 Lolo.
Nice to meet you, Lulu.
Do you by any chance know Latin?
Quiste rogavit, bene vidi vici, semper ubi sub ubi, morituris detus.
I'll take that as a yes. Would you mind translating something for me?
Fire away.
Oh my gosh, that is a lot of Latin.
In hoc signo.
In this sign, in hoc signo, in this sign you will conquer.
Bye, bird. I need the key.
Okay. Bye for now, Lulu. Why is all the furniture covered? Looks so dark and dreary in here. Doesn't this lady smile in any pictures?
Linda? Hi, it's me, Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew, our friendly neighborhood detective. Well, welcome to Blackmoor Manor. I apologize for greeting you under such unusual circumstances.
So, how are you feeling?
How am I feeling? Well, I feel like... I feel like something really strange is happening.
Like what?
Could you be more specific?
Could I be more specific? Ah, the ace detective is grilling me for details. I'm tired all the time, my mouth is dry, my vision is blurry, but that's not important. Here's what's important, Nancy. There are some doors that should never be opened. There are some doors that hold secrets which must never be known. That's everything you need to know. Now if...
Mummy, can I come in?
No, you're supposed to be in your lessons.
Lessons are over. I want to meet Nancy.
I said no, Jane.
Okay.
That was my stepdaughter. She can be such a pest sometimes. Anyway, I understand you feel an obligation to my mother, but trust me, there's nothing you can do. You're welcome to stay, but I strongly recommend that you go home as soon as possible.
I can't go home empty-handed. It might jeopardize my ace detective status. Linda? Okay, I'll let you rest. But I'll be back. I'm here for you if you need me.
Oh, bye for now, Linda. I think this is Jane's room.
Hi, you must be Nancy. I'm so pleased you're here. I'm Jane. I know you've come to visit my stepmom, but I'd love it if you could pop by whenever you get the chance. Oh, we'll have such fun. Let's play a game.
Sure, Jane.
we'll
What
play
would
a
you like
game.
to play?
Let's play this card game I found in your room. Actually, it's Bridget's room. I mean, it used to be her room. I mean, she died like 300 years ago. You can see a painting of her in the Great Hall. She's the one with the telescope.
Oh, well.
Okay, so you have to match up a pair of constellations. I made all the matches in 40 tries. Try to beat my record.
Matching game, okay. Oh, cool. Did I beat it?
You beat my score! Felicitations!
Cool.
That was fun, but I'd like to ask you some questions.
Sure, what do you want to know? About Mummy? I mean, Linda. I do hope you'll help. She's been a bit out of sorts lately.
When did she start getting sick?
I was playing in Mummy's room when she wasn't there, and when I looked up, there was a lady, all dressed in black, putting something on Mummy's nightstand.
What?
Did you recognize the woman?
I couldn't see her face because she wore a cape with a
You mean a
hood.
cloak?
The lady put a note on Mummy's nightstand, but I didn't read it. That's when Mummy started feeling poorly. I don't want to think about that. Let's play a game. It will cheer me up.
We just played a game. Find one more.
Sure. What would you like to play?
Look inside the chest over there and pick a game. My great aunt said it's a hope chest, so I put my games in there in the hope someone would come over to play.
Aww.
We can play Bull, Constellation Match, Petroglyph Punch, Skull and Bones, and I also have a jigsaw puzzle.
You sure have a lot of games.
I love games. I want to make computer games when I grow up.
Skull and Bones. Let's do that one.
Feel like playing Skull and Bones?
My friend Hugo bought this for me. It's like Go Fish, but you have to collect 3 of a kind of weird things like zombies and ghosts. You go
This
first.
is perfect for Halloween. Oh, that ghost face?
Do you have any ghosts?
Here you
Oh, just a
go.
ghost. Alright.
Do you have any tombstones?
Here you go.
Do you have any haunted houses?
Here you go.
Do you have any bones?
Here you go.
Do you have any ghosts?
Go dig. Do you have any coffins?
Sorry. Do you have any ghosts?
Dig. Do you have any spiders?
Get out your shovel. Do you have any zombies?
Nada.
Get out your shovel.
Do you have any spiders?
Sorry. Do you have any bones?
Dig. Do you have any coffins?
Go dig. Do you have any ghosts?
Dig. Do you have any spiders?
Sorry.
This is fun.
Do you have any tombstones?
Dig.
That's a match.
Cool.
Any bats?
No.
All yours.
My bat.
You got a match. Good for
She
you.
took my bat.
Do you have any coffins?
You're going to have to go dig. Do you have any zombies?
Dig.
I got a match.
Cool.
Your witches, please?
All yours.
Aw.
Do you have any spiders?
Sorry. Do you have any bones?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any haunted houses?
Nada. Do you have
No.
any spiders?
All yours. You got a match. Good for you.
Your witches, please?
Get out your shovel. A match? You're doing great. Do you have any ghosts?
Sorry. Do you have any coffins?
All yours. A match? You're doing
We
great.
might be tied.
Tombstones?
All yours. You got a match. Good for you.
Would you happen to have any
Oh,
ghosts?
she's gonna beat
All
me.
yours. You got a match. Good for you.
Any haunted houses? I won.
Ah, rigged.
Do you want to play a game?
Okay.
You go first.
Ah, oops. Alright. Fine.
Do you have any skulls?
Sorry. Tombstones?
Go dig. Do you have any spiders?
Here you
The
go.
game's fun anyway, so whatever.
Do you have any witches?
Here you go.
Do you have any coffins?
Nada. Would you happen to have any ghosts?
My
All yours.
ghost.
Do you have any zombies?
Get out your shovel. Do you have any haunted houses?
Here you go.
Cool.
Do you have any skulls?
Nada. Do you have any zombies?
Afraid not. Do you have any witches?
Nada. Tombstones?
Afraid not. Do you have any bats?
Go dig. Would you happen to have any ghosts?
Afraid not. Do you have any spiders?
Dig. Do you have any zombies?
Go dig. Do you have any ghosts?
Here you go.
I got a match.
Feel
Do you have any skulls?
Nada.
I got a match.
cool.
Tombstones?
Afraid not. Do you have any haunted houses?
Go dig.
I got a match.
Alright, I might win this
Do you have
one.
any zombies?
Afraid not. A match? You're doing great. Do you have any witches?
Go dig.
That's a match.
Any bones?
All yours. You got a match. Good for you.
Do you have any coffins?
All yours. A match? You're doing great.
Tombstones?
Sorry. Do you have any witches?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any haunted houses?
Go dig. Tombstones?
All yours. You got a match. Good for
Good job.
you.
Any haunted
No.
houses?
I win.
Oh, I still won. Alright, cool.
No flies on you, Nancy Drew.
Have you ever seen anything strange outside?
Once I saw my Uncle Roger's toupee fly off during a windstorm. Talk about freaky.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, have you seen a strange animal outside?
No, but I have heard weird noises like this. Howling. But not like a dog howling, more like something Human. I don't want to think about that. It's scary enough having to live in this gloomy place.
Do you think there's a treasure hidden around here?
I highly doubt it. I mean, if there were, wouldn't someone have already found it? When I asked Ethel about it, she said that it's the Penville name and heritage that should be treasured. Blech.
Do you know what the password is for the computer in the library?
Yes, but I won't tell. Not unless you beat me at Skull and Bones. You
But
go
I already
first.
did. Oh my gosh.
Do you have any coffins?
Sorry. Any haunted houses?
All yours.
Tombstones?
You're going to have to go dig. Do you have any ghosts?
Dig. Your witches, please?
Get out your shovel. Do you have any coffins?
Dig. Any haunted houses?
Go dig. Do you have any witches?
Here you go.
Do you have any bats?
Here you go.
Do you have any spiders?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any coffins?
Go dig. Do you have any skulls?
Sorry. Do you have any haunted houses?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any ghosts?
Dig. Any bones?
Afraid not. Do you have any bats?
Sorry. Tombstones?
Go dig. Do you have any witches?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any skulls?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any ghosts?
Sorry. Any bones?
You're going to have to go dig. Do you have any tombstones?
Here you go.
Do you have any bats?
Here you go.
I got a match. Do you have any zombies?
Go dig. Any bones?
Sorry. Do you have any ghosts?
Sorry.
I got a match.
Dang.
Any bones?
Get out your shovel. Do you have any coffins?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any tombstones?
Here you go.
I got a match. Do you have any ghosts?
Dig.
I got a match.
Any bones?
I win.
The ball accept the bones.
You won. Good job. Okay, the password for my grandfather's computer is on his coat of arms, plain as day.
Alright.
The lady in black you saw in Linda's room, did she look like anyone you know?
Like I said before, I couldn't really see her face, but she was kind of dressed like the lady in the Great Hall.
Which lady?
Eleanor. I know it sounds weird, that's why I didn't want to tell anyone. It's too creepy. Sometimes wonder if I just dreamed it all up.
You probably
Mrs.
did.
Drake is always saying I have a rampant imagination.
I should get going.
Au revoir.
Alright, well, I'll finish checking out her room later. Oh, jeez.
You startled me. You must be Nancy. I'm Jane's tutor,
I
Ethel.
jumped. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes, Ethel. My nerves.
Hello, Ethel.
Jane is very excited you're visiting. You're all she's talked about for the past
She
week.
doesn't even know me.
Wow, I feel so embarrassed. I didn't think I'd have a fan club all the way over here.
Yes, well. I'm sorry, but I'm in a bit of a rush. I need to go over some things with Jane.
Oh, I guess I'll be going then.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Nancy. Our paths will cross again, I'm sure.
I'm sure. Oh, here we go.
There goes my cell phone.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Mrs. Petroff. How is everything? Have you seen Linda yet?
Literally speaking, no, but I did talk to her. Not that she told me anything.
I'm just about at my wit's end. I've never known her to act like this. The last doctor that examined her said that aside from a little dry skin, which is not unusual for her, she was perfectly fine.
Why is she hiding behind that
Yeah.
curtain?
I have no idea. When I was out there last week, I got fed up and pulled the curtain back. She threw a fit, but otherwise she looked absolutely normal. A little pale, perhaps, but who wouldn't be pale, cooped up like
Makes
that?
sense.
Something has changed her. Something in that house. Hugh is just as bewildered and upset by her behavior as I am. Please get to the bottom of this, Nancy. You're our last hope.
Where is Hugh?
He was called to Rome. As a diplomat, he's always being called out of the country without warning and without any say in the matter. He'd much rather be there with Linda. Although,
What?
it's just that Hugh said it hasn't been very easy for him to talk to her lately. Whenever he calls, which is at least once a day, Linda always seems to fly off the handle for no reason, which doesn't make sense. Linda has always been extremely level-headed and even-tempered. She never gets angry. At least she didn't used to.
Who exactly is Mrs. Drake?
She's Hugh's aunt. She's taken care of Blackmoor Manor ever since her brother died. He was Hugh's father. She's a bit of a character.
I noticed.
The way she spends all her time in that conservatory, slouching around, trowel in hand, murmuring to herself. You'd think she was burying something. Or somebody.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Goodbye, Mrs. Petroff.
Goodbye, Nancy. Oh, one more thing. My niece is on call and her husband's out of town, and I told her I'd go over there and babysit if she had to work. So if you call and I don't answer, that's why. Bye.
Bye. Alright, let's check out this phone. Let's call Hugh.
Hugh Penvillin here.
Hello, Mr. Penvillin. This is Nancy Drew. I'm the one who's visiting Linda. You know, from the United States, across the pond.
Yes, of course. Are you at Blackmoor?
Yes, I am, and I've talked to Linda.
Good for you, because frankly, that's something I've been quite unable to do lately. These temper tantrums of hers make rational discourse well nigh impossible.
She gets angry for no reason?
Absolutely none. We'll be talking on the phone about the weather or Jane's lessons or something equally innocuous, and suddenly she'll be bellowing at me and slamming the phone down.
There must be something that sets her off.
Everything sets her off. I promise you, these rages of hers are totally uncalled for and quite unbearable. I love her dearly, but she's making things very difficult.
I understand that Mrs. Drake is your aunt?
Yes, Aunt Letitia. We're not very close, however. She's always been rather aloof, much more interested in being a Penvillin than a person, if you know what I mean.
Does Linda get along with her?
As far as I know, yes, although I have caught my aunt eyeing Linda strangely at times. And of course there's the 6-month habitation clause.
The what?
Huh?
According to the Penvillin rules of inheritance, the spouse of Blackmoor Manor's current owner, that would be Linda since I'm the current owner, the spouse of the current owner must reside in the manor for at least 6 months. Should she or he leave the manor before 6 months is up, ownership of one half of the estate immediately passes to the next legal heir.
And that would be Mrs. Drake.
Interesting.
I met your daughter Jane.
Quite the bundle of energy, isn't she?
I get the feeling that she's a little lonely.
I'm sure she is, what with a private tutor instead of school and Linda being under the weather. And coming back to Blackmoor no doubt reminds her of her real mother. Renee and I were divorced almost 2 years ago. Jane went into a bit of a tailspin for a while, but she's come to adore Linda. She's been calling her Mummy since the day we were
That's
married.
sweet.
Have you spent much time on your father's computer? The one that's in the library?
I dare say I've never touched it. Mathematics, computer science, linguistics, all the things that fascinated my scholarly father bored me to tears. He gave up on me quite early on. With Jane, however, it was a different story.
What do you mean?
From the day she was born, my father doted on her, far more than he ever doted on me. Read to her, bought her books, games. Truth be told, I was a bit jealous. He passed away when she was still a toddler, so it's unlikely she remembers all the attention he showered on her. But I do, and I still find it so out of character as to be mystifying.
It was nice talking to you.
This is an extremely busy time for me, so I apologize in advance if you call and I'm unavailable.
I understand.
Good. Cheerio.
Bye, Hugh. Cook. Alright. Let's see what we can get to eat.
Boar's Head Pub, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I'm supposed to call you if I want some food.
Right. Nancy Drew, out at the old Blackmoor Manor, are you? Coo, you must be Hank Marvin
Huh?
up there. Pity about your kitchen, but we'll fix you up for some Bexin posh. Just tell me what you'd like.
Okay. What do you have?
We've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, a real fine pinky and perky, and a delicious dog's eye, me fork and knife, just rubber-ducked.
What?
Hello?
Could you repeat that?
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, pinky and perky, and a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
We'll try loop-de-loop.
I'll have some loop-de-loop.
Okay, one loop-de-loop. Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder?
Sure.
Okay.
All right then. We'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Oh, and we've got no hot potato about, so it may take a bit, but we'll have it up to you in no time. Fish and taters.
Alright, cool. Thank you. Alright, well, we got this mystery started, and it's off to a pretty good start. Very intriguing, very interesting. I love the look of this manor. So cool. But I'm going to be leaving off here for now. I had a lot of fun playing this today, so thank you for watching. If my video made you smile, I'd appreciate it if you click the like button, and if you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe. Chill like a penguin, and God bless.